Hello there, my name is Saman and in this video I'll talk about AMP emails in Salesforce Marketing Cloud. In January release, Salesforce released AMP emails, the new generation email sends. Personally, I have been very excited about AMP and was waiting for this desperately. AMP email is a technology that allows email marketers to embed interactive elements into their emails. These elements can take input from the user and fetch data from the server, and all this without having to leave the inbox. AMP email eliminates the need of going into the browser from the email to perform a certain task, which reduces friction. It is very hard to provide a single line definition for AMP, just the way it is impossible to define any other programming language in a single line or a statement. The way it works is, as time goes, the user comes up with new and innovative use cases, and the creator of the library keeps on working and making it more flexible and useful. In start, AMP was focused on improving mobile web pages by making them fast. You might have seen AMP project links when you do a Google search on your mobile phone. AMP provides developers with interactive animated components. You can accept user input from AMP forms. You can make server calls to fetch data. Currently, these three email clients support AMP emails, and currently there are some 32 platforms which support AMP emails. Here on the slide, I have the most popular ones which supports AMP emails. Imagine how easy it would have been if you can RSVP for an event or maybe fill a survey right from the inbox. In this slide, you can see how easily the user is able to manage his support request right from the inbox. We will try to accomplish something very similar today. We will interact with an AMP email with a little survey in it. We will send my inputs into a Marketing Cloud data extension without me having to leave the inbox. Interesting, huh? But let me tell you, it is easier than it sounds. Now let's look at the entire process. First, we send an AMP email from Marketing Cloud with an input form in it. Then subscriber receives the email and provides input in the form. The email posts data from the form to an MC Cloud page. And on MC Cloud page, we fetch the data and insert that into a data extension using MScript. Now let's jump into the demo. Now I am in my Marketing Cloud account, but unfortunately I cannot send AMP email from my Marketing Cloud instance yet, as it is not enabled yet. So I'll send the email from AMP Playground instead. I'll put the link into the description on this video. But the sending of AMP email from Marketing Cloud is quite similar to how we send an HTML email. I'll provide the link in the description where you can see the sending process. Okay. Now I'm into the AMP Playground from where I can send the email, create the email, and also can see the preview of how it would look in the inbox. In the right side of my screen, you can see how this email would look when it reached the inbox. In the left side, I have the code available. I want you to focus on the form elements that I have right here. I have the cloud page URL in the action attribute to where I am posting the data. I have my email address available as hidden input field. The name of my survey fields are, the first field's name is rating, the second field's name is name. So I have these three fields. The first is hidden where I have my email address. Let me just show you the preview. The user picks the feedback. Now he can provide more detailed answer here. Okay, and can send the feedback. Okay, now let's just send this email to my inbox and see how it looks. Okay, I have sent the email. Okay, I have already received it. This is the email. Before I provide any input into this email, I want you to look at the cloud page that we have to which we are posting the data. The cloud page is very basic. We are using the insert data AMP function. We are pushing the data into the AMP test data extension. In the data extension, I have three fields. The first is email, which would hold the email address. The second is name, which would hold the detailed feedback, and third is rating, which would hold the rating. Okay, now let's provide any input here. Great, this is fine. Now I hit the send button. I'm still in the inbox and it has sent the data to the cloud page in the background. Now let's look into the data extension if we have any entry yet. Okay, as expected, I have a record available in the data extension, which is what we provided in the email. I have my email address, I have the name as well as rating. Okay, that is it guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your feedback in comments.